Raiders trying to end their campaigns on a high note. Welcome to the booth. Tiffany Blackman on the sidelines, Chris Lewis, and look who we stole from the studio. Three-time Pro Bowl offensive lineman Kyle
Kansas
Long.
City.
Hey, Kyle, you're from no bigger star than that guy, Travis Kelce, who's active for this game. Of course, the question is this his last game?
Well, whether it is or it isn't, he was unbelievable again this year. For Chiefs fans, they've enjoyed him for the better part, more than a decade. But productivity tells me he could be tough. That's a leader.
Well, Chris Oladokun, it's been a whirlwind for the Chiefs quarterback. Fill in to short week starter for details on how he's handled it all. Here's Stephanie Blackman.
Well, Chris, despite how crazy it's been, Oladokun told us that he has felt poised, cool, everything Patrick does, and that's why he hasn't missed a beat when it comes to the verbal and mental part of the game. Reed said Oladokun, he's been on top of it this week, Chris.
Well, there's no better coach to get a quarterback ready than that guy, Andy Reid. Some of the oldest coaches, the two oldest coaches in the NFL, squaring off head-to-head. Pete Carroll, his record half. Final thought before a Week 18 showdown rivalry between these two.
Man, it's just two teams. There's a lot to play for here. If you're a player, if you've ever been part of one of these final weeks of the season, you've already been eliminated. You're playing for respect from your peers and your teammates.
Let's get it on. Final week of the regular season through the end zone. Rashard Smith lets it bounce.
Not a lot has to change schematically. Obviously, he's not Patrick Mahomes, but the playbook doesn't have to be altered.
From the 35-yard line, and the first carry to Rashard Smith. Going to be heavily involved in this game for the Chiefs with Isaiah Pacheco inactive for this game. Of course, Smith had his first touchdown.
And I'm trying to find out who the leaders in this building are in a tough time, and they kept pointing to Juju Smith-Schuster. They're proud of the way he has taken the lead in that receiver room.
More pass rushing opportunities for Malcolm Kuntz on the other side. Heavy tight ends in this set. Smith again. Left side past the 40-yard line. We'll set up the first third.
Tackle switching sides. Young guys getting opportunities. They're battling out there for the Chiefs up front.
You can tell the excitement for these young guys to get the opportunity here on the road. 3rd and 4. It's Oladokun. Rolls to the right side. Creativity is ended with Charles Snowden.
Creative, and you know they're trying to play a little scramble drill, but if you go plaster on these quarterbacks, man, oh man, takes their eyes down. Next thing you know, they're down. I hate when those D linemen get sacked.
I'm a little surprised you could get excited for a sack, given your experience protecting quarterbacks. Matt Araiza in a punt. Alex Bachman returns this one from just shy of the 30-yard line. Has some room along the near side. Stays on his feet past the 40. Aiden O'Connell a little bit later on.
Yeah, interesting situation here. They want to find out what their guys got. And, you know, when we talk to these coaches, they're two different quarterbacks. Aiden O'Connell, big guy, big arm, loves to chuck that thing down.
Last week. Former first-round pick of the Steelers. From the 42. Ashton Jetty's first touch comes in 112 yards shy of getting to 1,000 in
skills. He's able to have that production. The Raiders got a real good one with Ashton Jeanty.
Just saw Pete Carroll. A lot of questions as to whether he's the coach for next season. The Raiders, of course, locking up the #1 pick with the Giants win earlier on today. Pickett nearly intercepted. Indeed, it's wrestled in. Shamari Connor snatches it away. In this franchise, the Raiders. So interceptions have been a problem for the team this year, and off of an interception, here comes Kansas City. Throw to the flat. Rashard Smith can't handle it. But it's been Geno Smith for most of the year leading the league in interceptions. And
Gary keeping their eyes at or around the sticks.
With Kelce lined up left side, it's a draw to Smith. He really explodes as soon as he touches the football and moves the pile to the 42-yard line.
You say 2 plays in a row here, played in Kansas City.
Yeah, like what Matt Nagy said this week, just a high-ceiling player, whether it's running back or at receiver positions. Second third down opportunity for Oladokun. He has mobility. Scrambles to the near side, flings it in the air, and oh boy, Juju Smith-Schuster brings it in. There is a penalty mark.
Ineligible man downfield. Offense, number 72. It's a 5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
I just love the zigzagging, though.
Action there.
Takes away a conversion, instead 3rd and 11. Oladokun wants it all. Double teamed in the end zone and knocked away. Hollywood Brown was running the deep post.
Not exactly 4-down territory there for the Kansas City Chiefs with the unit they have on the field. So take an opportunity down the field. If it is an interception.
Holmes also there for the Raiders. Ariza, second punt. Bachman, fair catch. Bobbles regathers inside the 5. Already one turnover for this year. Hard to believe. You go back to week 1. They always say week 1's right, the biggest liar. They beat the Patriots of all teams. Gentry, first down run. I feel like every year you look at week 1.
Much throughout the course of the year. I mean, take a look at a team like Chicago, who started off the season. They got blood. You know, week 1, as you said, is a liar.
But in a way, this game is used as a bridge to the next season. You have two teams out of the playoff race. Pickett parallel pass, Gentry, who's been used in the passing game quite a bit in his rookie year.
National Football League, he's showcased and flexed those muscles as a receiver.
So a lot of those games at Boise State, the Heisman runner-up from last year. With Lockett in motion, 3rd and 6. Pickett dancing, surrounded, and Jones comes in to gobble up the quarterback. Pickett.
Out of your own goalpost, one of the best rushers in the game is lined up over your guard, and Kenny Pickett is scrambling around back there, running for. He walked in today wearing all black leather, head to toe. He looked like the Terminator. And there he was right there, terminating that drive.
Put it to an end. Catch by the sideline by Smith. Close to midfield is where Kansas City will.
Electricity at its finest.
A sleepy offensive start for a city that isn't used to sleeping. See if the Chiefs can change that. Their 3rd drive. Travis Kelce still without a catch. Oladokun backpedals and checks it down. Smith incomplete. Cannot scoop it up. And Oladokun's pass off the mark. Let's go down on the field to Tiffany. This is a guy who's been around this team for the last 4 years, again, doing the role of scout team, helping prepare the Chiefs for some of the best quarterbacks in the AFC. Out pattern, Juju Smith-Schuster makes the grab into plus territory.
You know, I was back, and for those of you who've never heard that phrase, he pretended to be Jalen Hurts. He pretended to be Lamar Jackson for this defense. For the
Kelce in motion before 3rd down. Smith wants the edge, cuts back inside, picks up the first down. Takes a village to bring him down inside the 40. Isaiah Polamau with Smith. And the loss to Denver on Christmas. Right side, Smith again has the room and zooms for the first down.
Young player who came over from Nigeria in the International Pipeline Program. Brett Veach, he will leave no stone uncovered as it pertains to talent. They've got a young talent. Helped out with the Chiefs this offseason. He saw that young man punch a bag one time, and he said, that guy is going places.
Smith gets the carry there. And that offensive line needs some gems.
Right there, number 52, Creed Humphrey. There's good stuff. There's a lot of leadership in that room. And you get a guy like Ton of Health up front this year.
Inexperienced tackles nearly all year. Oladokun sails it. Looking for Jalen Royals, who's active and will be.
What a game out there in Logan, Utah in November, and now we get to do this in Week 18. That's Kareem Hunt back there, 29.
1 for 5 start for the quarterback. Pressure, and the crosser is Hunt, but he has stood up a few yards shy of first down yardage right at the 8.
They don't cover well in the pass game. One way to expose that a little bit, give those running backs a two-way go at the second level. You could hear the play call. I don't want to give
stats here with Vegas. 36-yard attempt. Harrison Butker. It's perfect, and it breaks the seal. Nearly exactly tap. Best exemplifies hard work, leadership, excellence on and off the field throughout the season. Of course, Crosby, he's also this year's.
Often, if I had 53 Max Crosby's, that's real. Max Crosby can play anywhere, run and pass. That's the kind of guy you can build a franchise around.
Back with the team this week, just helping them prepare for the game. Getting them in the right mindset heading into the rivalry. For the first time in this game, first down, play action, Pickett, launches, Thornton has a step, knocked away, and incomplete. Boy, the speedy Dante Thornton Jr. zooming past Fulton, but give credit to the corner.
It's up a little bit.
Trying to soften up the box for that guy, Genty. You mentioned getting some room, and that hasn't always been the case for the rookie from Boise State. That time slices through for a gain of close to 7.
Well, the guy I saw there making a part of this offense without Brock Bowers, and now it's run and pass, Michael Mayer.
Give him 6 yards, 3rd and 4. Pickett saying he likes to create the space and has the first down. So well done from Ken.
Dinners with his big hogs.
Pickett back to pass against the blitz, did not see it. Noel Williams from the corner spot, a former UNLV Rebel, makes an impact play.
Cat. We're going field.